Good morning, everyone. Trevor Thompson, TNT Pressure Cleaning. Dynamite service with explosive results. So we're going to be doing this brick home today. And we're going to jump up on the roof. You can see the ladder staged right there. And we're going to blow out all the gutters, make sure the downspouts are flowing properly. We're going to make sure we tape up things like this. You can see your little Ring doorbell. We're going to tape that up. And you can see the organic matter that's set up on here. So we're going to lay a 3% solution on there, surface clean it, and then we'll take care of this driveway here and everything else that's in the backyard. And I'll take you back there really quickly. Good morning, everybody. Got the machine ready, getting ready to walk up with the blower. And once we knock those gutters out, we'll begin the washing process. There are a lot of dog poops back here, so that's something to be conscientious of. That way you don't track that stuff in through your trailer. But I'll turn you around here and sort of let you see what we're up against. And as you can see, there's a lot of organic matter that has set up alongside there. And then you can see sort of what these gutters look like. Now, they don't look too bad from that perspective. We're going to be doing this whole fence here, fence all the way around. We're going to lay some solution on there and rinse that off. You can see the oxidation on the fence, so it's something to be conscientious of. And then we're basically getting all of the debris off of the windows. You can see what that looks like over here. So if I show you, what the window tracks look like, little things like the fountain here, a little bird feeder, it's got a lot of mold on there. You can see that. Down in through here, and then you can sort of see what these gutters look like, and then the soffits that sort of need to be cleaned. We also have a patio room in here. Excuse me for looking down. I'm just making sure I'm not walking in dog poop because I've already done that once this morning. You can kind of see what we have here. Along these little stepping stones. We're going to brighten those up, make those look really pretty. We're going to wash this entire room inside of here and all of this here. And then we're going to, last but not least, you can see the condition that this fence is in. So if I bring you really close, you can see what that looks like there. So we're going to knock that mud off and clean up that organic matter. And then brighten up all through here. But like I said, the first thing we're going to do is get up on that roof, get those gutters cleaned out, get all the leaves out. There's a bunch of leaves towards the downspout, especially in this one right here. This downspout's fully clogged. So we're going to make sure that that's flowing properly and doing what it should be doing. I hope everyone's having a great day out there. Today is February 1st. I'm just trying so hard not to step in dog poop. I stepped in the biggest, creamiest, nastiest poop. It was all over the side of my shoe, and it's a horrible way to start your day off because you're not going to really clean it off. You're just going to kind of stamp it off and go back to work. It's just kind of par for the course, but anyway, that's kind of what we have to do. I hate to leave tracks like dog poop tracks anywhere else, so we'll check the bottoms of our shoes. We're okay, and we just got a little leaf over there, so we did all right, guys. Anyway, bees, snakes, you name it, we run into it. Ants, fire ants all the time. Welcome to cleaning in Florida. It's a great day, and as you turn around here, you can just see, the neighborhood. You've got a roof over there that needs to be cleaned, a roof over here that needs to be cleaned. There's just such tremendous amount of work to be done. I'm going to jump up on my ladder and get those gutters cleaned out, and we'll show you an after video. This is all going to be done with the X-Jet. It's the easiest, most simple, problematic free version. It's the original soft wash method, but it does put out around 1200 psi, so there's a lot of pressure. It's not a true soft washing system. I do have a 12 volt in the trailer that you can see right there that runs off a Deep Cycle marine battery, and it's only a 13-gallon capacity tank, but that's a 4-gallon a minute bleach pump, and it will do roofs. So if you put good hot mix in there, that little sucker right there, even patios, when you have a patio that's really bad with organic matter that because with the XJet, if I'm pushing straight SH out of there, I'm barely a 4% mix, which is a relatively hot mix and should do most everything, but certainly not a roof. And some of these patios that are really heavy, boy, you spray a good hot solution on there, careful not to fry the grass, you'll make quick work out of things. So I like the XJet because it has some power, especially the rinsing and cleaning part. Unlike with the soft wash system where you have to switch to your rinse power, and when you're pushing, the gas powered soft wash systems are really nice, but a lot like the XJet, it spits out a lot of chemical. The 12 volts I think are the best because you can really control your spray, especially on a roof. And so to each their own. All systems have their pros and cons. This is a lot more labor intensive because you are trucking about 30 gallons. This is a 55-gallon vertical SH tank, but we all know that sodium hypochlorite weighs 2 pounds more than water. Water is 8 pounds per gallon. Sodium hypochlorite is 10 pounds per gallon. So, you're toting all that chlorine around. You really have to strategically place this in areas where you run 100 feet this way, 100 feet that way, and it's really about 90 feet because after it lays off the bucket and dips into the bucket, so there's 3.5 feet and another 3.5 feet. So you're really only getting 90 feet each way. It will do this entire side and it will do that entire side. So really, if I stage it on that diagonal corner there, I can get all my fence, all that back area. Then I move it to here and I'll get all of that, and I'll get all of this, and I'll move it to about right there, and I'll wrap around and get the rest of all that. So you really only have to move it on a home like this, which is about 3,500 square feet. You don't need to move it. You'll need to move it about 3 times. Most homes I can move it 2 times. Most homes that are 2,000 square feet, you only need to move it twice. Once on this corner here, and then the other opposite corner there, and I can run both ways. So, like I said, it is a little bit more labor intensive, but it seems to work really, really well for me, and I don't have any problems. I never am replacing pressure switches, never swapping pumps out. I don't have the issues that some of the gas-powered soft wash systems have, and I'm residential. I'm a one-man operation, so it's problematic-free. There's 0 maintenance because you're just shooting out of a nozzle. It's siphoning out of a little brass barb on the side of the nozzle straight from the chem bucket. Batch mixing has its pros and cons. The cons are you can't weaken your mix once you've made it really hot. You can by adding water, and in order to strengthen your mix, you're going to have to add SH. So, there are areas of the home where you'd like 2% mix, and there's areas of the home where you want a 4% mix. So, and do you really stop to change that dilution rate just for a small section? That's where it comes into kind of a chess match. What am I going to do first? Where am I going to lay my hottest solution? And then where am I going to go from there? So, you kind of have to strategically plan out when you're running a batch mix. The great thing about soft wash systems with a proportioner is you can run over to the truck and turn it down, get yourself a nice 1.5% mix, and then you can boost it up and get yourself a 6% mix. So soft wash systems, if you've got the 8, 10, 12, 16 grand, to get a nice trailer set up, that would be advantageous. And you have the income to be able to, do the maintenance on those things. This runs pretty well maintenance free, other than servicing the machine every 100.5 hours. I just have 0 troubles with this setup. But I will say it is a lot more labor intensive. It is not as efficient in regards to time. You are only going to be doing, me personally, I'm only going to be doing 1 property a day. I'm not doing multiple properties because I'm done once I roll up. The greatest thing about having a flatbed or an open trailer or a genuine system is that you can do 2 or 3, 4 properties a day, especially if you have a helper. You can knock out some work, but I'm just trying to feed my family and trying to do the absolute best I can for each homeowner, trying to really make it be meticulous and thorough and detailed, and really make it like as if I were my own home. You know, how would I want that home to be treated? So every square inch of the property gets done. The soffits get completely flushed at a 45 away from the house, not pushing water into the house. There's a technique to this, but it does take time. You know, can you blow and go? Absolutely. Can you splash and dash? Absolutely. Is it a great idea? I don't, in my opinion, no, because I've earned the reputation in my area for being the guy who, you know, produces that wow factor, and that wow factor takes time. You know, and especially with property, you know, protection, you know, getting this vegetation wet, all of that takes a good bit of time. So I wish everyone the best of luck. Happy February. Have a great day. Keep cleaning, everyone. Take care. And until the next video, we'll talk to you soon. Bye-bye.